Hey Army, wherever you are in the world, Purple Heart. Before we dive in, if this is your first time on the channel, go ahead and hit subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you never miss the fastest BTS updates around. Okay, so who here still hasn't moved on from the Brussels Day 2 soundcheck? Because honestly, our team is still scrolling through Twitter and TikTok, and the entire ARMY timeline right now is basically obsessed with one thing: Jimin. Yes, exactly as the title says, we're breaking down how Park Jimin's presence at the second day of soundcheck for BTS's World Tour Arirang in Brussels sent the entire King Baudouin Stadium and the entire internet into complete chaos. From a fashion moment that suddenly became a trending topic, to him getting close to the crowd, all the way to a heartfelt side of Jimin that made even more people fall for him. Stick around until the end, because there's a moment near the finish that had a lot of ARMY in tears. So for anyone who hasn't caught up, BTS is currently in the middle of their World Tour Arirang, and one of their stops was Brussels, Belgium, specifically at King Baudouin Stadium. The city hosted back-to-back concerts on July 1st and July 2nd, 2026. Before the official show, there's always one ritual ARMY looks forward to: soundcheck. For anyone unfamiliar, soundcheck is essentially a rehearsal before the concert, where the members tend to be more relaxed, sometimes singing random songs, chatting with the lucky fans who got soundcheck tickets, or breaking into unplanned bits of choreography. And it was during this Day 2 soundcheck that everything turned into a moment ARMY will be talking about for a long time. Why is this soundcheck so special? Because unlike the main show, which follows a more structured format, soundcheck is where the members genuinely feel like themselves. No pressure of a massive stage production, just pure energy and spontaneous interaction. And it's exactly in these casual moments that the most legendary, days-long viral clips tend to be born. Let's start with the thing everyone's been talking about the most: Jimin's outfit. During this soundcheck session, Jimin showed up in an outfit that seemed simple at first glance, but the moment the footage went around, fans lost it. One item that got the most attention was a black scarf-style hat he wore. The combination of that unique accessory with his laid-back styling had people saying this wasn't a soundcheck, it was an impromptu fashion runway. For anyone who's followed Jimin's style evolution since debut, you already know he's one of the most experimental members when it comes to fashion. From casual streetwear to high-fashion runway appearances around the world, Jimin consistently makes any outfit look effortless while still standing out. It's no surprise ARMY has nicknamed him a sartorial sorcerer. In Brussels, even though it was just a soundcheck and not the main stage show, Jimin still managed to steal the spotlight. Countless fan cams and photos circulating online were immediately flooded with comments about how effortlessly stylish he looked, even for something as low-key as a rehearsal session. It's proof that whatever Jimin does, no matter how small, always carries its own kind of pull for fans. Even something as simple as a scarf hat became a topic of conversation for days across comment sections and fan forums. Beyond the fashion, Day 2 soundcheck was also packed with member interactions that had everyone melting. One moment that got a lot of buzz was when RM and Jhope suddenly threw it back to their old song, Hooligan, in the middle of soundcheck. RM even kept going with it, seemingly unplanned, and the moment instantly sent fans watching the fan cams into a frenzy. What made it even funnier was that Jimin, who had been somewhere else on stage, immediately walked over the moment he heard the song start playing. That spontaneous reaction from Jimin had fans laughing and gushing at the same time, because it showed just how natural the chemistry still is between members who've been together for well over a decade. Moments like this are honestly the real draw of soundcheck for ARMY. It's not just about technical preparation before a show. It's a rare chance to see the natural interactions and chemistry between members that don't usually come through in the more structured format of the actual concert. Now here's the part that had a lot of ARMY tearing up. During the Day 2 soundcheck, BTS ended up performing two surprise songs, On and For Youth. For those who don't know, For Youth is one of those songs that carries deep meaning for ARMY, since its lyrics speak directly to the long journey BTS has shared with their fans. And while performing this song, several members appeared visibly emotional. Jungkook even posted on his Instagram story about how it felt hearing those old songs again. In his post, he expressed a mix of nostalgia and gratitude, thanking ARMY for everything. That moment spread fast across social media, A lot of ARMY ended up crying watching the clips, because it hit close to home given everything they've been through together over the years. For longtime fans who've followed BTS since debut, a moment like this feels like a wave of nostalgia hitting right in the chest. It's also a reminder that even though they're now one of the biggest groups in the world with a packed touring schedule, the emotional bond between BTS and ARMY is just as strong as it's always been. Even through something as small as a soundcheck, that connection still comes through clearly. Now let's get to the moment that earned this video its title. Brussels goes into a frenzy. During the soundcheck, Jimin was seen getting close to, and even stepping into, the area where fans attending the soundcheck were seated. That moment instantly triggered a wave of screaming and excitement from the fans lucky enough to be there in person, and that same energy carried straight over to social media once the footage was uploaded. Many are calling this one of the most iconic moments of the entire Arirang World Tour soundcheck run, since it's rare for a member to get that physically close to fans outside of official high-touch or fan-meeting events. The reactions and screams captured in fan-recorded videos are solid proof of just how much energy was in that stadium. Spontaneous moments like this are what set the Arirang Tour soundchecks apart from previous tours. There's a more personal, more intimate, more real feeling between BTS and their fans, the kind that reminds everyone exactly why they fell for this group in the first place. But out of everything exciting and chaotic mentioned so far, there's one side of Jimin that left an even bigger impression on ARMY, not about his looks or performance, but about how much he cares. Toward the end of the show, during a casual talk segment with the audience, Jimin noticed a fan who didn't seem to be doing well. Without hesitation, he paused the proceedings until help arrived for that fan. Several attendees later confirmed that a fan had indeed fainted at the venue. This moment spread widely and drew a lot of praise from ARMY around the world. Many said it was clear proof of how much Jimin genuinely cares about the safety and well-being of his fans, even in the middle of a massive event like a world tour concert. That said, some fans who were present also raised concerns about crowd management from the Brussels event organizers, feeling the response to the situation wasn't handled quickly enough. Regardless of the criticism aimed at event management, Jimin's quick, caring response ended up being one of the most praised moments of the entire Brussels run. For ARMY, this wasn't just about an idol performing on stage. It was about someone who genuinely looks out for the people supporting him. Looking at everything that happened during Day 2 soundcheck in Brussels, there's a clear thread running through it all. BTS, and Jimin in particular, consistently managed to create a strong emotional connection with fans, even through small, completely unplanned moments. From a quirky fashion moment that had everyone gushing, to spontaneous and funny interactions between members, to nostalgic songs that pulled at the heartstrings, to a genuinely caring gesture toward a fan in need. It all comes together as a complete package that makes the Arirang World Tour feel like so much more than just another run of concerts. It's also a good reminder of why BTS's fanbase, ARMY, has remained this strong and this loyal so many years after debut. It's not just about the music or the stage performances. It's about the emotional relationship that keeps being nurtured, even through something as simple as a soundcheck before a show. So, ARMY, what did you think? Pretty wild set of moments from the Brussels Day 2 soundcheck, right? From the fashion frenzy over Jimin, to the funny moments with the other members, to the songs that brought everyone to tears, to the caring gesture that made everyone love him even more. It's a full package that's hard to forget. If you've got a favorite moment from this soundcheck, drop it in the comments below. Are you team screaming over Jimin's fashion, team crying over for youth, or team touched by Jimin looking out for a fan? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with other ARMY so more people get to see these moments. See you in the next video with more updates on BTS and the Arirang World Tour. Bye ARMY, see you soon. Purple Heart.